Financially raw, real, authentic wisdom with Lourens Oberholzer from Retire Rich and Happy.
The most important ingredient for success that you need to do now.
More of, yes.
Okay, so we're getting here.
Yeah, so let's see.
Okay, budget.
Self-control. Self-control, yeah, let's hear. It's not that, but yeah.
To plan.
Yes, okay, that's important.
Bums, what did you say?
One. Discipline.
Discipline.
Yes.
We need to start having self-discipline. Any of these, right?
Nope, still not.
Giving.
Good one, but no. Not
Damn.
yet.
The most important ingredient for success.
Yes, that most people don't do enough of.
Self.
Motivation.
Yes.
Still not. No.
Okay, put us out of our misery.
Okay, so all of us wants to be successful. We want to be successful in something, whether it's money, whether it's our jobs, our careers, being a good parent. We all want to be successful. And there's one thing that we need to do more of that we don't, and that is fail. We don't fail enough.
Would have never ever guessed that one.
So we go through life and we are so scared to fail at something because there's two reasons why we are so scared to fail. The first one is that we see failure as a permanent thing. So we see that if we fail, now we are a failure. And it's not the same thing. Failure is a temporary effect. The second thing is we think that failure is the opposite of success. And it's not. Failure is just an ingredient to get you to success. Failure is not the opposite of success. Now, the question then is, but what is the opposite of success? If failure isn't the opposite of success, what is? And the opposite of success is actually inaction, not failure. The opposite of success is not taking action in the first place.
Yeah, sitting on your bum and doing nothing.
Because there's no way you can ever have success by just doing nothing, being nothing, achieving nothing. So you have to take action, and then failure is only an ingredient that leads you to success. So why is it more important to fail than it is to have small successes? So I always tell people it's more important to have a lot of failures than have small successes. Why is that? There's a couple of things that you learn through failure that success can't teach you. The first thing is failure helps us to improve. If we succeed every time we try something, we're not going to be forced to do better, to try harder. It doesn't help us to improve, because if you're successful, you're successful. You don't have to improve. You're already successful. The second thing is it shows us the way. So if we succeed at everything we do, it won't show us the way to get to our big success, because we've already succeeded. Failure shows us what doesn't work so that we can find the way to our big success. It teaches us perseverance, because once you fail, you have to have the perseverance to continue with it, which we don't when we have successes. Because again, if you just succeed all the time, when you do fail, you don't have the perseverance to push through. It builds resolve. So it teaches us to be committed to our goals. It makes us stronger, because only through failure do we become stronger, not through success. Success just shows us that we've achieved something. It doesn't make us stronger. And then the last one, it prepares us for success. Because if you don't have enough failures, you won't appreciate the success that comes at the end. So you have to go out and go and fail.
That's it. And I think you also learn something from every failure.
Yeah, like the big lessons you learn are maybe born out of necessity rather than, these little victories that you get.
It's more, you learn much more from failing than you do from having a success. Now, how do we use failure? The first thing is you need to commit to your goals and not your methods. We tend to say, I want to achieve X, but I'm going to do it this way. And then we commit to the methods. And once the method doesn't work and we fail in that method, we give up on the whole goal. So I always tell people, commit to your goals. Don't commit to your methods. So be stubborn in your goals and flexible in your methods. Okay.
Stubborn in your goals, flexible in your methods.
Yes.
I like it, yeah.
The second one is, once you have committed to that goal, you then have to go ready, fire, aim. Not ready, aim, fire. So you first have to get ready. I'm not saying just run in and try and fail as many times as possible. Plan to a certain point, but then you have to take action. Because only once you take action will the failures help you to find the way. We tend to want to ready, aim, and then we aim again, and then we aim again, and then we aim again, and we never get going. So we can never get to the end, to the success. So you have to get ready. then fire, and then start aiming to reach the success. I use on the forum, I use the example, the Apollo that landed on the moon. 98% of the time on that journey to the moon, it was off course. So it was off course 98% of the time. They had to readjust for them to actually hit the moon. So that's the same with life. You're almost never going to be on course. It's those small corrections that get you there. And then the last one on how to use failure, always try to fail forward. So what does that mean? You have to use failure to push you forward. Firstly, how do you do that? You acknowledge the failure. So don't go away from it, or don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Ignore the failure. Acknowledge it. Say, okay, so this didn't work. Why didn't it work? Ask yourself that question. Understand why it didn't work, and then learn from it so that you don't do it again. There was, Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So there is no such thing as failure. As long as you use failure to push you forward to achieving your goals, you can actually achieve anything you put your mind to, whether it's financial, which is our focus, or whether it's being a parent, a child, a good parent, a good personal trainer, business owner, whatever. You can achieve anything you put your mind to.
Financially raw, real, authentic wisdom with Lourens Oberholzer from Retire Rich and Happy.
What fantastic advice we're getting from Lourens today. Financially Raw with Lourens Oberholzer from Retire Rich and Happy. The most important ingredient for success is failure. So all this info, well, not all of it, but we'll have a really nice summary on our Facebook page, Mix 938 FM. Go have a look. I think it's so important to remember. So the points why failure is important.
Yeah, when did it become such a naughty word? You know, failure.
We look at it as a negative. And it's actually not a negative.
Teachable moments that you can get out of failure.
That's it. You never learn anything in life if you don't fail.
If you don't fail, You look at everything you've achieved. You've achieved it through failure. Walking. How many times did you fall on your bum before you could get up and walk?
True.
And if we quit every time we failed, we'll never have achieved anything. We'd still be lying around waiting for a bottle.
Sure. Okay. So if you would like all this info, it's on the Facebook page. Otherwise, always give Lourens a call. Go to Retire Rich and Happy, all written out, .co.za.
Yes.
On a separate note, it is National Wills Week.
From the 17th to the 21st. So we're not talking about wills today, but I thought let's do it. Let's embrace this National Wills Week. So today, everybody is a winner. So everybody that SMS's RRH in their name to 33903, we will come, our will specialist will come to you and we will do your will for free. So please SMS it to us. If you don't have a will, do it now. If you have a will but you don't know where it is, or it hasn't been updated for like donkey years.
That's important to update as well, yeah.
SMS, let's get the will specialist to you. Let's come and do it properly so that you don't leave your dependents
free
with problems. Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic.
No charge. They'll explain everything once they get there.
For Retire Rich and Happy and your name, 33903. So we had one of your will specialists come to us, and I think she got quite a shock because my husband put in his will. He doesn't want to have any sort of normal funeral. He wants the song played. So, oh my gosh! So you can really put anything in there, and then people have to respect it.
Yes.
It is your will to do it. I love it. So, and she really explained everything so fantastically
they go into so much detail and show you all the pitfalls. It's always important to have somebody to show you how to draw up the will properly.
Okay, fantastic. So RRH and your name, 33903. I'm feeling really positive now about all my failures in the past.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go out and fail. This week, go and fail, guys.
Lourens, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Financially raw, real, authentic wisdom with Lourens Oberholzer from Retire Rich and Happy.